English stream. We hope you're doing well, and we look forward to some interesting points today. Mistakes that learners can make using the wrong verb in the wrong context. So we're going to look at various ones. And don't worry, because making mistakes is the best way to learn. You know why? Because you'll probably never make that mistake again when someone tells you, no, that's not the way we do it. So we're going to look at the common mistake. We're going to look at the correct version and then explain how people use it. Give examples of how people do use these verbs. And so hopefully this will help you sound more natural. It will help you sound more British. I'm not nationalistic. It's just where I'm from. And, well, we're going to help you progress with your language skills. So, without explaining any more, we're going to look at the first one, the difference between do and make. Do and make. Something that many people say is, oh, I did a mistake. I did a mistake. So that's not the way we use do. So I make a mistake. I make a mistake. I do my homework, or I do the shopping. So do refers to activities and tasks. Activities and tasks, whereas make refers to results, things that we've accomplished. So I made a cake today, or every Thursday I make my dinner in the kitchen. So you see there the difference between do and make. So we make decisions. So we do the cleaning. We do the homework. We make a mistake. We make a decision. Do we do dinner or do we make dinner? What do we do? Do we do dinner or do we make dinner? What do you think? If you're on the chat, give me a comment there. So that's do and make. We make dinner, by the way. We make dinner. The next one, an interesting one, the difference between say and tell. Say and tell. So I say, I tell. Which one do we use? What's the difference between those two words, say and tell? Well, say, you say something, but you don't, maybe there is no one listening. So I said hello. It doesn't mean there's someone there. I tell you, or I told a person something. It means that you're actually in communication with someone. You can say something to yourself. Tell me something. Tell me, how are you today? So you're speaking with someone directly. So we tell someone the answer to a question. We tell someone how we are. We say something. It's just the important person in this verb is us. We're making the action. We're doing the saying. We are saying something. But telling, there's always an audience. There's always someone listening. And so that's the difference. Say, we don't need an audience. No one has to hear us. But when we're telling, we're speaking to someone. That's the difference. He said hello. She told me the answer. So if you're listening, if you're watching this, what is the best way to say, or which is correct between say me or tell me? Say me, tell me, which is correct? What do you think? Well, let's have a look at another one. So we've done do or make. We've looked at say or tell. Now the next one, borrow or lend. Borrow or lend. So some people say, can I borrow you £10? Or can you borrow me £10? It depends on how generous your friends are, but that's not the correct way of saying it. Can you lend me £10? And if you can, give me a thumbs up, because I need £10 right now. Not really. So can you lend me? Now, can I borrow £10? Or can I borrow your car? So borrow is to take and lend is to give. So can you give me, can you lend me £10? Can I borrow your car? Can I borrow your car? Can I take your car? Well, that's good. So that's another one. Can I borrow your pen? So that means that I want to use your pen. I'll lend you mine, so I can give you my pen. So remember, borrow is take, lend is give. Borrow, take, lend, give. You got that? Excellent. Good work. So who gives and who takes? Does that make sense? Who lends and who borrows? You can put the comment if you like. If you want to answer that question, go ahead. The next one, watch or see. So this is similar to the say and tell in a way. Watch and see. I saw TV last night. Does that sound right? It doesn't sound right, that one. I saw TV last night. And what would it be correctly? Well, using the other verb. I watched TV last night. So seeing is passive. It doesn't require, because whenever we look around, we are seeing things, unless we close our eyes. But watching is very specific. It requires action. It's active. So watch, active, watch and watch. It's the same word. You know that? Watch. What time is it? I'll look at my watch. And watch, to look at things specifically. So I watched a film. I watched a film. So that means you deliberately sat in front of the television, or you went to the cinema and you watched a film. I saw him in town. I saw Fred in town. So that means that you weren't looking for him. You weren't watching him, because that's a bit strange. When you watch people, it's like you're spying on them or something. But you saw him. Now that can mean you saw him, he was far away, or can mean you saw him close and you talked. You told him how you were. Okay, so watch, active, see, passive. Do you see YouTube or do you watch YouTube? Probably neither, because it's the videos, isn't it? Not the actual YouTube. So we watch YouTube videos. Well, I hope you, and feel free to watch any of the videos on my channel. There was a nice 10 video series for B1 learners. That's a nice easygoing series of 10 lessons. So I encourage you to watch that. We're going to do one more. It's an important one. And it's the difference between it's the difference between come and go. What's the difference between come and go? Basically, it depends where the speaker is, where you are, or where you think you are. So go is movement from where you are to somewhere else. Come is movement from somewhere to here. So here, you can't say I'm going here. I'm going here. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I'm coming. I'm on my way. So basically, go is movement away from the speaker. Maybe you say to your wife, your friend, someone, I'm going to the shop. So that means that you are somewhere and the person you're saying is, you're leaving them, you're going to the shop. You wouldn't say to someone you're with, I'm coming to the shop, because you're not joining them in the shop. I'm coming to the shop. No, you're going to the shop because you're leaving this person at the house and you're going to the shop. So I'm going to the shop because if we're here, then the shop isn't here. Because if you're at the shop, you'd say, I am at the shop. That's a preposition for you. I am at the shop. She went home early. So you are in the office and your teammate went home. She didn't come home early. If you're at the house and your friend, your wife, is working at the office, then she comes home. That's where you are. She comes home. Oh, she came home at 6 o'clock. So go is leaving, come is arriving. Does that make sense? Can you come here, please? Can you come here, please? And if you're speaking on the phone to someone and you say to them that you are going to meet them at their house. Okay, I'm going to meet you at your house. You'd say in proper British English, I'm going to your house. Now the person on the phone may say to you, okay, come to my house. They wouldn't say, oh, go to my house if they're at the house. So I'm here, I'm telling you, come to my house. And then you can say, I'm going to your house. Because this is here. You got that? Difference between go and come. Go and come. So leaving, arriving. Go, leaving, come, arriving. Now, this week's video is a little bit shorter than normal. We just wanted to share a few of those the ideas with you. The words, this versus that. So do you remember the ones we've looked at today? We have looked at do and make. So do is an activity, a task. Make is like the results or the creation, it says. Do homework, do cleaning, make a mistake, make a decision. The next one was say and tell. So say, you don't need an audience, you don't need someone with you. I said to the wall. Tell you have someone, you're speaking to someone. I told you that I wouldn't say a word. So say, no audience, tell, audience, person. Another one, come and go. Basically, go is leaving, come is arriving. So they're the basic words we've looked at today. I'll put some of that text in the description and you can review it again. But please watch it again to see the explanation one more time. And don't forget to tune in next Thursday when we'll be doing the regular Thursday evening English stream. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and thank you for those couple of thumbs up there. Appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Bye.